Let's let some of these chickens out. See if they want to come outside. Come on. All right, here we go. This is going to be day 2 of the bowstring color change slash getting ready for hunting season. Head up here. We're going to do some broadhead tuning. Make sure that this thing flies good. Flew good through paper yesterday. Shot a few arrows through it. Was pretty happy. Got the sight tape pretty close. Tied the peep in and put a nose button on. I've used nose buttons in the past. For me, with the string angle on this Omnia, I wish it was a little taller axle to axle, if I'm 100% honest. So adding a nose button in there should help, you know, make it seem like the string angle is a little bigger than it actually is. So yeah, it's early morning. Well, it's not early morning. It's before 9 o'clock. Trying to get out of here before the sun gets too hot, but let's get some arrows through this thing and see where we're at with broadheads. So I have these Ironwill 125 solids, which is what I shot last year, which is probably what I'm going to shoot this year. But in my quiver, I'm also going to carry these Sever 2.0s. I'm going to do all my broadhead tuning with this Ironwill because I know if I can get this dog to fly straight, this Sever should have no problems. But we're going to start out 20 yards, shoot a few arrows, see how it is. Bow's dialed, got a sight tape on it. Went with the number 15 sight tape on the Ultra View. It was super easy to get the pins and everything lined up afterwards. I just took the cartridge out, laid it out on top of a lefty tape, and just put the pins on the dots. My home base is going to be 30, 40, 50, but I do have access to dial to 20 if I need to, but I think my walking around sight tape is going to be 30, 40, 50. That's just kind of what a lot of guys out west that I have talked to kind of run. Not exactly all the shots are like whitetail where you know they're going to be, you know, maybe inside 30 yards, so that 20-yard pin really matters, but I can just hold low at 30 and I know I'm going to pound it. All right, 20 yards. Here we go. Ironwill 125 solids to start. Well, they hit hard. All right, first one was a little to the left. Let's see where this fuel point goes. Dead center. Let's go look at this. Up and down vertically, really solid. Broadhead is to the left of the field point. Disregard the angle and the target, because if you watch the first shot, you saw it tip over, I just put it back. But here we go. This one is the broadhead. There's the field point. Not bad. Move this rest over 2 or 3 clicks, not many. Shoot it again and see what it does, and then go from there. Figure we come out here in the sun where it's not so dark. So I had a left broadhead impact, so I'm going to move my rest to the left. I'm going to follow the broadhead. I'm going to go a few clicks. We weren't that far off. We were maybe an inch, so inch and a half. So I'm going to go probably 2 clicks, shoot it, see where we're at. Clicks. Snug it down, reshoot it, see where we're at. This would be round 2. Get the broadhead back on it, move the rest over to the left because I had an impact left. See where we're at now. That was a little high. Oh, that's high because I shot the wrong pin. All right. Well, I'm going to shoot the same pin I just shot. All right, that looks money. So doing the sighting in on the Ultraview sight, I was using the middle fixed pin as my reference to my to get my sight scale slider, and then I set it all up and I dialed my top pin 220. This one I accidentally shot 30 for both of them, so this will give you a good idea what my 30 to 20 gap would be at 20 yards. Like if I were to shoot my 30-yard pin at 20 yards, it's 3 inches high, but this group's really good. I'm ready to walk this back to, I don't know, let's go to 60, see what that looks like. But Broadhead, field point, pretty happy with that. So go pull these, back this target up to 60 and send it, because I feel good about it. All right, 60 yards to the target. Let's make sure we dial our sight right. 60. Shoot the Broadhead first, this Ironwill. 125 solid, like I said. I really confident in these last year. Shot a whitetail with one, had a pretty good hole. So 60 yards, let's go. Field point. And one more field point. All right, let's go check it out. Here we go. What is what looks like Broadhead smack here in the center. It's the Broadhead. We got our 2 field points right around it. We'll shoot that again. Feel pretty confident the Broadhead hit in the center, and the other field point, the first one I shot was just above it. The one on the right was me a little bit with that peep twist, but try it again, get that peep straight, see if I can replicate that. If I can replicate that at 60 yards, I'll call that tuned for me. We'll keep shooting it over the next few days just to confirm, and we'll shoot this sever head here in a minute with the practice set of it and see how that thing flies too. Here we go, round 2, Broadhead, field points. Did not feel good. That one was clearly to the right. All right, see what that looks like. Looks like trash. What are you doing, Jeff? That looks like trash. Let's do that again. When I was calling these shots out, I had, put this up top. All right. So when I was calling these shots out, where are you going? This one is my Broadhead, which I knew broke low. This one is my field point, which I also knew broke low. And this is the one that I knew broke high. So this I'm really happy with because these shots were the same. I'm having a hard time with the green and yellow pins with the black and yellow on this target. I kind of lose the pin somewhere in here because it doesn't stand out on the color palette. Now, something like this that's white and I have a black dot, it contrasts very well. Shooting at my little mini elk down here, same thing, it's easy to see, but with the color palette of this target, I'm having a hard time at some of these longer distance with these 15 thousandths pins. I'm just losing them a little bit in here as I'm looking past the pin at the target. So I actually do feel confident in this that I am Broadhead tuned, but I'm going to continue to shoot this and see how these groups go over the next couple days, maybe week, 2 weeks, because shit, elk season is right around the corner for me. It's 2 weeks away. No, it's not. It's three and a half weeks away. Elk season is 3.5 weeks away for me, so I'm just gonna keep shooting these. I'm gonna screw the sever on, shoot it, but I don't think I'll have a problem because if this fixed blade Broadhead can fly well, then I'm confident that those severs are gonna fly well. But that's it, guys. So get out there, get broadhead tuned. The only way to know if your bow is actually tuned is if it is broadhead tuned. If it is broadhead tuned, then you know your equipment is dialed and you're ready for hunting season. So I'm calling this good. Drop a comment down below if you don't agree with me, and I'll read it, and I probably won't respond. But thanks for watching this video, guys. I'm Jeff Cordero. We'll see you on the next video.